I was dating this girl, and like 6 months into the relationship and probably almost 6 months before we broke up, I was muting her on social media. and I remembered saying to myself, I'm like, this isn't a healthy relationship. I shouldn't be muting my girlfriend. This is a pretty bad sign.
Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Foster the Podcast. I'm your host, comedian Justin Foster. As always, my co-host, professional life coach Kristie Marie. Lacey.
Hi, everybody.
Producer Isaac Abrams on the ones and twos.
Hey, that's me.
Ooh, wah. Nope. We have a wonderful guest today. I'm very excited about this episode. Very funny comedian. Comedy special dropping in November.
Woo!
On YouTube. It drops on the you can
Josh Edelman, everybody.
Thank you. You can purchase the comedy special now on disruptorcomedy.com.
Disruptor Comedy.
If you can't wait till November.
This is actually coming out in December. So
really?
No. Thanks for coming and doing the show.
Thanks for having me.
This
I'm
worked
very
out
excited to be
perfectly.
on. Yeah, totally.
This is so great. Josh, you're kind of like me where you do a lot of relationship stuff. You talk about dating and you talk about relationships and stuff, and I've seen your act before and you're very honest about that, which I love. That's my favorite thing. I love it when comedians talk about relationships and dating and
dating is hard.
It's hey. But especially on this show, I love everything dating, relationship related. So this is like a perfect.
I thought about doing a live dating show called Dating is Easy.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
We can host it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, we're in.
We're in.
Yes, that was an invite to host my show.
You heard it here first, folks.
Locked into that now forever.
I still haven't heard the offer. I don't think he's asking.
Oh, sorry.
I don't go out at night.
Yeah. Kristie texted me the other night at 9 p.m. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're out. I forgot people leave the house
in the evening hours."
You're the reason it's so hard to fill the shows.
Yeah.
It's got to start doing 6 p.m.
Yeah, we got to do it at noon.
Kristie,
we did a live show. We've done 3 Foster the Podcast live shows.
Really?
Yeah, and
cool.
And it was so funny. People acted like they were meeting the Beatles.
Really?
Yeah. One girl came up to Kristie, was shaking. She's like, "I feel like I'm meeting Beyonce right now."
Amazing.
Best day of my life.
Yeah, you still talk about it.
It was very,
but it's just
very
because
awesome.
she thinks all black people look alike.
Yeah, that's really.
She really thought she was meeting me 3 times a day. She goes up to someone, "Are you Beyonce?" I cannot tell you people apart.
I met Beyonce at Flappers. It was crazy.
Wild.
She was on some weird dating podcast. Things must not be going well with Jay-Z. But he was there too. There were 8 of him in the audience.
Not in Burbank. There was 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That explains the elevator. That's so cool, man. I have Kristie and I talk about dating and relationships on the phone. We talk about it all the time, on air, but on the phone as well.
Did you meet her because she's your life coach?
No, she just became my life coach
through the podcast.
She just inherited me as a friend.
I've never given her an offer yet.
Back when I used to have my podcast, I used to use it as a trick to get free advice from people.
Oh yeah?
There were people who I'd be like, "Hey, can I buy you lunch and pick your brain?" I was like, why don't I just have them on my podcast, not buy them anything, and get likes and hits?
That's a really good idea.
And utilize them for content.
That's a really good. I should start doing that with therapists. Do you want to come do my show? I'll just ask you random questions for an hour.
One of my ex-girlfriends was a therapist, and I used to want to have her on my podcast. I used to want to play stand-up clips for her and have her diagnose me, and she refused.
Oh yeah. Narcissist.
Delusional narcissist.
Actually, really funny. I like that guy. That's me. She's watching my clip in that scenario.
It wasn't.
Narcissist.
Yes.
Megalomaniac.
Do you have a Kristie though in your life?
Oh, do I have
Kristie, I run everything by. If there's a girl situation, I'll be like, "Kristie, what does this mean?" And she'll be like, "Oh, let me tell you."
I just slowly call every person I know.
Okay.
I just fill my day with phone calls to whatever friends are left. I mean, honestly, probably my actual therapist.
Oh, really?
I have a psychologist.
What does this text mean?
Oh no, not like that.
She thumbs up to my message. What does this mean?
Oh God, Justin. With the thumbs up.
It makes me so angry.
Thumbs up.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm a really bad thumbs upper. I thumbs up a lot, but I just thumbs up means yes to me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't love something. It's just like, hey, will you be at this place at 9? And it's like, what am I gonna do? Oh, I love that I'm gonna be at work at 9. I love heart. Oh, the love I feel for making it to my job at 9 tomorrow. Thumbs up. Thumbs up feels like, yeah, I'll be there at 9.
100%.
He's totally right.
Yeah.
Am I in the wrong here?
Always.
But my girlfriend.
That's what this show's about.
Oh my God.
But my girlfriend
Welcome.
thumbs up something of mine recently, and I was like, "Are we breaking up?" It was like I realized how few thumbs up I get.
Yeah.
Because like I got one, and it was like, whoa, that was like fucking intense. And I know that I've been doing this. I also use sure a lot. I like to say sure.
Just tell me you hate me.
Sure, and there was an ex that told me, like, if you're gonna say sure, put an exclamation point at the end, and that takes care of my sure problem. So now it's like I have my phone set to just automatically add an exclamation point after I write sure to things.
The quick text shortcut.
Because sure feels like the honest answer to some of these questions. Do you want to do this tomorrow? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
That means no where I come from.
Thank you. Yeah. No.
Sure is like go fuck yourself.
Sure is like
What if
walk
you
into the
thumbs
ocean.
up your own sure? Then does that mean you're enthusiastic
Oh, I
about
didn't know
it?
you could thumb yourself. That's crazy.
I don't know.
Well,
I can't.
the real passive aggressive conversation is writing sure and then thumbs up.
Oh.
And then it's like, are we meeting? I don't know. Will I see you at 9?
Right. Blocked.
Or is this the last time we've ever spoken?
Too much sarcasm via text.
How many conversations ended with a sure and a thumbs up? And that's the last time the two ever spoke.
Never spoke again. 100%.
Because one of them murdered the other.
Sure. Sure to thumbs up, and they never spoke again.
Never. That's a breakup as far as I'm concerned. Sure, thumbs up.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that
done.
qualifies.
Kristie knows I hate it and now only thumbs up everything.
I don't do it on purpose.
Yes, you do.
I'm a busy woman.
No, you're not.
I'm always driving. I am. I'm always out in the car. I'm going a million places. That's what you get. Hey, still on for 5 o'clock? Thumbs up. That's the end of the story. I got nothing more for you. I got nothing more for you. That's all I got.
I hate it.
I'm going to keep on keeping on. I stand by it. I stand by a good thumbs up.
If any text interchange is longer than 30 seconds, it's meant to be a phone call.
100%.
That's what texting was for.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you a voice memo guy? Are you Josh, Isaac, you voice memo guys?
No. I'm not a voice memo guy. I'll get them. I'll have conversations with people where they're voice memoing me and I'm writing.
Yes. Yeah. If you send me a voice memo that's longer than 2 minutes, I will not listen to it. That's a podcast. I'm not going to do it. I had a friend send me there. He sent me a 10-minute voice memo. I was like, bro, I go, call me when you have a second.
Well, I know I can't. I've tried podcasting alone before, and I can't do it.
Right.
But I can talk for an hour straight if someone's just sitting there. I just need one person to be. Half my old podcast was me inviting someone over to they would comment how I don't let them talk on the show.
Your first dates are a nightmare.
Oh, terrible.
Just some girl. Can we order, please? It's been an hour.
No, I'm very good on first dates. It's like 5th dates where the real me
It all
starts
falls apart. He presented so well. Dude, it's when people say dating is hard, it's not like dating is so easy. Right. I think that dating is easy, right? I think it's very holding a conversation with somebody is very easy. But I think what you were saying by the 5th date, that's when it gets a little.
Well, Sarah Lawrence said something I always thought was extremely interesting about dating, because she was saying dating as a comedian. Yeah. Because she's going on dates with these guys and they're like, fine. But then after her date, she'll go to a comedy club where she's in a green room with like a bunch of her funny friends, and they're so much more entertaining. Yeah. And she's like, why am I going to choose to spend my time with this boring guy that I met off of Hinge when every night I come and hang out with so much more interesting people?
Because that guy's not going to leave you for a week and have to go to Idaho.
Because that guy's not addicted to methadone.
Or whatever.
There's a few reasons why I can see why.
Because that guy doesn't live in his car.
He's not missing your birthday to go to a show in North Hollywood.
There's a high price of being funny.
You're right. You want this or not, huh?
And nobody's willing to pay it, which is why we're all poor.
Women love when you scream, "Do you want this or not?" at them. That's like a really good.
Do you want this or not?
Do you want this or not?
Come and get it, baby, huh? Boring. Okay. Boring guy. Boring guy that is safe. Really funny guy who's burned his life to the ground.
You say that, but I feel very much like my dating history is me teaching women that they want the boring guy who's safe.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
I just feel like almost every woman I've dated, the next guy she dates and frequently marries is like a very boring guy.
You're the cautionary tale?
I'm the well, actually I had an ex kind of put it my last ex actually I think put it really well to me.
Yeah.
I don't think she said this explicitly, but I kind of gathered it from her. She's like, she has two fears with me. One is me achieving my dreams and the other one's me not. And it's like either I'm a loser or I'm like
a monster.
A monster in her vision of me for the future, which I don't feel was accurate.
Oh, that's so accurate. Are you kidding me? Not for you, for all of us.
All of us. Yeah.
I don't make it as a famous comedian, podcast host, and a miserable loser, or I do,
You're dating
and I'm
this miserable failed comedian podcast host,
Right.
or this globe-trotting superstar that's like a total narcissist psychopath
out of his head.
Yeah. So we're fun and we're exciting for a minute, and then maybe you realize I just want to date a lawyer.
Yeah. Or a feature. She just wants a feature act, just a middle of the road.
Guy survive getting
He's doing
by.
fine.
But I also think that's interesting because, like, the truth of us mostly is like the ones who stick with it. That is the most common truth. Eventually, is you're a comedian who makes a decent enough living after doing this for long enough that you're able to support yourself and have a wife who has a job that helps support everything.
American dream.
You just support. You guys skate by barely paying your rent every month and you never have kids on purpose.
Fun.
You share one of those what do they call the back houses? It's
You live in some
Yeah.
places.
Yeah, pool house.
Yeah, but it's
Fine,
also
baby.
It's living the dream.
I got these drink tickets. Do you want it or not?
My husband, when I met him, had good bones.
Good
you know what I
bones?
mean? Yeah, like when you go see a house that you're going to buy and you're like, oh, this house has good bones. First of all, we talk about my husband a lot, and I always talk about how lovely and amazing and hot and incredible he is. But when I first met him, he was always a kind person. He always had good, morals about him. He always treated me really well. But he was a hot ass mess.
Yeah.
He was an absolute chaotic train wreck when I first met him.
And did you had to like fix him? He was a fixer upper.
He was a fixer upper.
He was like a good bones house, but a fixer upper.
Good bones house, but a fixer upper is what I'm trying to say.
That's my I feel like
so funny.
I feel like I'm a little bit of a. I feel like something very deceiving about me is people meet me and they think that I'm like the comedian who kind of has it together and is a bit more mature and like
No
adult.
one said that about you.
No, that's and then you like take one look at my house and you're like, oh no, we have a fixer up here.
I like the house that's already been burned down 3 times.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh, sorry.
No.
Let's rebuild. Kristie likes a project though. She saw him. She was like, she saw potential.
I did. Yeah. But that is not what I suggest. I do not suggest dating people for their potential. It rarely turns out well. I did it my whole life and it only worked out the one time.
But it worked out.
But it did work out.
It worked
but
out.
only the one time.
But he had to want to change for you.
Exactly.
Like that. At the end of the day, you can't change someone. Someone can just change.
Yes.
He put in the work.
The changes weren't like fundamental. You know what I mean? It was just like, hey. Let's
Clean
it up a
more.
little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Let's clean up a little bit. Let's clean up that
I think if you said polish it off a little bit.
Yeah, just polish them up a
Yeah,
little.
polish them up
Shine
a
'em
little
up.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a little shine to them. Tie your shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It worked out.
Yeah.
But see, you're the North Star for all of us now. You're like, well, it worked for Kristie.
No. No. I don't preach it. It's gonna not work out most of the time.
No, don't say that.
Yeah. I think that's the truth. I mean, I guess Rare is the people who just get married the first person you meet.
I know.
If it's the third person, it's already not worked out most of the time.
Right.
You only get 3 chances before it's not. If the second person you date, you marry, it's worked out half of the time.
Right.
By 3, you're in fail territory.
Yeah, very true.
I can't wait for number 10. Where you at, boo? Message me.
10th time's the charm.
10th time the charm. I love it. You had your questionnaire was very funny. You said something about I asked you what was your have you ever broken one of your own dating rules? And you said I believe in giving myself time to heal after a breakup, but after a particularly devastating breakup, I started immediately dating a new person that I had met the day I was broken up with.
Okay, but there is there is more to it, and also I probably talk about both of these relations. These are probably the 2 relationships I talk about the most in my special.
Which comes out when?
Which comes out on September 16th for purchase and November 11th, I believe, for on free on YouTube.
I know 2 people who are definitely going to be watching it.
But I was in like a tumultuous but very like emotionally raw, like
yes, go on.
Went on for almost a year and a half.
Nice.
And like the day it ended, I did a comedy show, and this is why I like broke my rule that day at the comedy show. This is like something from, it's literally something from a Seinfeld episode, but there was this tall blonde supermodel that was at the show who came up to me after the show and told me she has a thing for short, balding Jewish guys. And I was like, don't you fuck this up for me, John. Don't you fuck this up for me. You're going to do this right now, even though you're not ready.
Right.
And one of the funny things is, like, she told me part of, like, what really seduced her about me is because I knew I wasn't ready, but I also didn't want to say to her, like, hey, person who's going to once in a lifetime opportunity to date.
I got it.
Hey, once in a lifetime opportunity person. I'm not ready to date right now.
Right.
Will you still be available in a few months? No, I like just was like, hey, yeah. And I didn't tell her that I'd just gotten out of like a devastating breakup that day.
Sure.
But I like took it slow because I took it very slow. She invited herself over at one point wanting to hook up, and I said no.
Really?
And she said no one's ever done that to me before.
Oh, I had to be on
and
after that.
and I
came alive. Hot girls very rarely hear the word no.
yeah, and it like really warped her that like it was like it took me time, and at a certain point I was very in love with her, and we dated for almost a year before we broke up.
The short balding comedian that shuts down the supermodel probably made her. She was probably looking at engagement rings. Who is this guy?
Well, it's the fastest anyone I've ever dated said I love you to me.
Yeah.
And I definitely was not ready to say it back, but I did. I have that mechanism inside of me that if I hear it, I say it.
Yeah. I know where this is going.
I'm trained.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of like healing after breakups. Like I'm a big fan of taking that space and that break, but that is, I mean, what are you going to do in that situation?
Totally. And what I will say is when that relationship ended, I felt like I really double suffered afterwards because I was really like both the last relationships ate away at me in like the time that I healed from that.
That's the thing. It's like if you rebound quickly and then that doesn't work, then you're grieving 2 relationships at once, and that is you run out of.
It was hard. It was a real dark period for me.
Isaac, you disagree?
No, you just replacing one thing with the other. Whatever was wrong with the first one is going to be wrong with the second one,
right.
And you got to fix whatever is wrong with you before you're going to be happy with somebody else.
Sure, but I really did put off mourning the previous breakup.
Simple as that.
I was
Say that
agreeing
again.
with Josh and disagreeing with Justin.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. I put off mourning the previous relationship, and when that one ended, I really mourned them both.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds better when he says it. And whatever you say, I just disagree with.
Excellent.
That's fair enough.
But both points are true. From an internal standpoint, it's like you haven't gotten to a place where there's been any growth. You might as well have just dated the one person. There's no like spiritual growth or like inner growth that comes from it. And then also, it's just sitting there waiting when you break up with the second person.
Did you post to make sure that the ex saw the supermodel?
She
Yes,
well, like
you did. Yes, you did.
we weren't. No, actually. So I mean, like me and the ex weren't like 0% talking at that point yet. So like it was made aware, for sure. But I actually, it's funny because I dated a girl who I talked about in there that was like very much about social validation, that like wanted to hide on social media that they were in a relationship.
Sure.
So I was kind of trained in my mind to not to not post the people I was dating.
Ooh.
And the model got mad at me at one point because I hadn't posted her.
Oh.
And I was
did
like
everything right with this girl.
and I was like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Please let me post.
You accidentally
I
did
was
everything
waiting
right.
for the permission.
Yeah, you accidentally did everything right to get a supermodel like hooked. I don't need to put you on my stories.
Just from being an idiot.
Yeah.
I just like Mr. Magoo'd my way into that relationship.
No, I'm not going to sleep
I
with you.
love
No,
it.
I'm not going to post about you. She's like, who is this guy?
Well, one of the big problems with us was that she had dated like some very toxic guys who are like wouldn't let her leave the house.
Right.
And she always felt like I didn't like her enough, which wasn't true. Like at a certain point, I was very in love with her.
Yeah.
But I would argue, I would say to her, I'm like, you're upset. Like, I feel like you feel like I don't love you because I'm not locking you in the basement.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm just like trusting you as like as
a
a
human being.
as a human being.
Right.
Like letting you make your own decisions.
Wild. That's so wild. That whole story's crazy. What a case study.
Well, and it's funny. I mean, like our breakup happened when I was on tour, and she really she was like wanting me to like leave my tour early and come home, and I think she was like, because she fell for me seeing me at a comedy show, so she just imagines all these women are fun. Meanwhile, I'm touring the Southwest. I ran out of extra large and double extra large shirts day one and needed to get a new shipment because no one was buying the larges and below.
There wasn't a line of models?
I'm like, don't worry. Cottonwood, Arizona doesn't have your caliber of lady lining up at the merch booth for me.
That's not where they live?
She thinks comedy shows are just supermodels waiting in line.
Yeah, because she was at the only one.
Yeah. You guys get in a fight. She's like, I'm really sad. I'm going to go out to the comedy club tonight. You're like, no. I'm going to lock you up now.
Well, I've often joked that like it's tough to bring if you're a comedian, your girlfriend probably likes you because they think you're funny, but you bring them to a comedy show, it's hard for them to learn that the one thing they like about you, you're not even the best at in this room.
It's a showcase show. There's 10 comedians on the bill. No, there's not. We're not going to that one.
That guy has a sitcom.
Yeah.
Where's your sitcom?
Wait a minute.
I also joke that I've met every comedian I know, boyfriend or girlfriend, and I've met none of the comedian I know's wives or husbands, and I think that's why those worked out.
Yeah.
Because they're not at the shows.
Right. Yeah. Just in their brain, you're the funniest person in the world.
Yeah. So I'm
Only
the
I
only
do
one.
this.
They're all locked in the basement, feeling very loved.
Did the other one come back when she saw when you started going out with the supermodel? The other one start coming back around?
She, like, yes and no.
Yeah.
That was a difficult. That was a very difficult relationship.
The rebound thing is so fun. We can edit this out if you want to. I have no problem. Can we talk about your rebound story?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before.
Not on the reboot.
Not on the reboot?
Not on the
Okay.
reboot. Will you please tell the story?
I'm talking a lot about my marriage today. My husband, when we first started dating, was like a month separated from his wife before we started dating. And I mean, like, I literally like drove him to sign his divorce papers early on in our relationship.
The person I dated before the model, I was the first person she went out with after getting a divorce.
Nice.
Yeah.
And one of the things she said to me was like, I didn't plan on falling for the first person I went out with after my divorce, which ended up being a little bit what led to many of the problems.
Yeah.
Rebound.
Rebound.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes.
It's just a perpetuating cycle.
Yeah.
I also don't suggest doing any of the things that I did.
Well, the person that she
Life coach, everybody.
the person that she ended up marrying, she was the first person that guy went out with after his divorce.
There you go.
So,
Damn.
and a lawyer.
The rebound's funny because there's like two situations, right? There's one where it's like very obvious, which we're going to talk about in a second.
Okay.
Right. Where that leads into your story.
Okay.
I want you to tell the story about when they came in.
Oh,
That's the story I want you to, if you feel comfortable talking about it. But because there's two rebounds, right? Where there's one where it's like super obvious, right? Where they bring the person around to like get a reaction. You know what I mean? Where they're like scheming, that sort of deal. And that one very rarely works because you always feel bad for the other person.
Right.
Right? Like they're just like this. It's still about you. You still get like this validation hit that they're like, and this person's like a chess piece in a game they don't even know that they're signed up for, right?
Yeah.
But then the other rebound scenario, which has happened to me before, is I was in a relationship and we broke up, and me and my buddy went to have beers like at this bar like across town. Like we just went far away from where we lived, and we went to grab a drink, and my ex-girlfriend was there. This is like 2 weeks after we broke up. She was there with one of my friends having a drink. And that ruined me. Like that was
that's not great.
Because it was like they had gone out of the way to make sure that no one saw them, so they could have their own like little thing. It was nothing. It was not about getting a reaction out of me at all.
Right.
And that wrecked
And it just
me.
was very coincidental.
It was just a coincidence, and that wrecked me. And we don't support toxicity or manipulation on this show, but women, if you want to ruin a man's day, rebound and go out of your way for him not to find out about it, because when he does, it is brutal.
Yeah, that's rough.
Years and years and years ago, I got broken up with, and I went, and then this girl that I worked with invited me to go to FYF Fest with her. And then at FYF Fest, we took acid. And then like shortly after taking acid, I ran into my ex on a date at the festival. And that just spiraled me. I'm with this
Nightmare.
gorgeous other woman too, and like in no way utilizing that to my advantage. I'm ruining that by spiraling out on acid about running into my ex.
Absolutely.
Acid brain don't care.
Yeah.
Acid brain don't care.
So scenario 2 was bad. Scenario 1, when the rebound, they post, to sort of get a reaction out of you, or they bring the rebound around to kind of mess with you a little bit. She had the ultimate that situation.
So all of us met working at a comedy club together. It's where we met Justin. It's where I met my husband. Like all of that.
Flappers?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I
think I might recognize you from Flappers. I knew I recognized you.
We all worked there. We all, we all hung out there. I had dated a comic. I had dated someone from around there.
He went up.
And then my husband, my now husband, was just going through a very sudden divorce with his now ex-wife. That was because of her, is all I'll say. And then, they had broken up. We were all hanging out as a group of friends. Me and my husband started to hang out more and more. Then we started to go on dates, and then we started dating. And so both of our exes found out that we were dating. They came into the bar one day when I was working as though they were there on a date together. And sat at the bar and acted like, oh, look, we're dating too.
What a coincidence.
Didn't know you work here?
Yeah.
Sat right at the bar. But the only thing is like, we had both done the breaking up, and now we're with people that we were super into.
Right.
So we were both just kind of like, hey, do what you got to do. Have a nice night. Here's your beverages. I'm going to clock out. Go back out.
The indifference and not caring is
crushing.
Yeah.
This big, they were on the phone with each other, planning it out.
Plans that must have gone on.
Because it's still to you, it's still like I'm still in your head.
Right.
Right.
I guess you know.
You don't want to be.
Sometimes
You don't
you
even
just
want to
don't
be
care.
anymore. You just
Yeah.
you just kind of want this gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for you guys. I hope it works out. You know what I mean?
The scheming just to get under your
Yeah.
skin, and you being like, all right,
But
so
maybe
our
they're
shift's
like-
over.
Maybe they're like,
See you
we're
later.
kind of perfect for each other. We just schemed this whole thing. Wow.
Here's some, I looked this up. Examples of people that have moved on too quickly. Number one, she brought a new guy to her own birthday dinner 2 weeks after a breakup. Everyone was still expecting her ex.
Ooh, that's no good.
He
Show
po-
up at your family's house and they're
Right.
like, who's this?
Who's this guy? Who's the guy with the fedora?
Ugh.
Number two, he posted a photo with a new girl in the exact same place he took me 6 months earlier with the same caption. They broke up, but he hadn't moved out yet. His ex comes home with a date just for drinks.
Oh no.
Bro.
So terrified of the breakup while living together.
Yeah, dude.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Is it terrible?
It's brutal. It's brutal. Where they're on the phone in the other room talking to some other guy just as loud as possible, and you're just like,
no.
okay, this is fine. This is no problem.
But like, were you the dumper or the dumpy?
That when I was the dumper, so it was
You were
all,
the
it was all
dumper.
my
So
fault.
yeah.
yeah.
So you
Take
so you have to be okay.
You
with
have
that.
to take it. You have to take it. You just got headphones in, just be like, "Ugh."
But it still bothered you.
yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you never. If you're with somebody, you never like stop. Even if you like, you're not my forever partner, and I don't see this going. You don't like to imagine just turn off feelings.
No, you
immediately.
can't just turn off feelings. But definitely there are people who I was with that like I have no feelings for anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's a woman thing. I think
Is
women
it?
check out way early.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't want to say that. I think maybe, but definitely it's not a me thing.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I've also never been the dumper.
You've never been the dumper.
None of my like relationships have I been the dumper. Definitely like there were relationships where I acknowledged that they were over long before they ended.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not doing the dirty for you.
Are you? You just were quiet quitting your relationship.
One of the, no.
Getting his resume ready for other jobs.
No. I was like, didn't necessarily want. I mean, there was one of the things I mentioned in the questionnaire. I was dating this girl, and like 6 months into the relationship, and probably almost 6 months before we broke up, I was muting her on social media, and I remembered saying to myself, I'm like, this isn't a healthy I shouldn't be muting my girlfriend. This is a pretty bad sign.
Not good. It's not great. It's not great. Shut up.
Well, it wasn't even like shut up. It was like I don't want to see like there were so many things that were like annoying me, but like I still liked her a lot.
Sure. It sounds like it.
Well, I think she didn't like me very much, which was part of the reason I was muting her.
Right.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I love that.
You're not watching my stories.
And one of the things, she wasn't looking at my stories. Like, bitch, I won't look at yours.
I'm not gonna break up with you.
I'm not gonna do the dirty. I'm not gonna let you be the victim in this too.
Right. That's so funny. I like that you said in one of your answers, you're like, my controversial dating opinion is like, if you're gonna cheat on me, just get away with it.
My thought. I mean, having been sort of cheated on, my feeling is like if you do it and you regret doing it, don't make it my problem.
Right.
Like if you want this relationship to work,
Yeah.
just take that to the grave. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
I never find out about it. And I don't even want to suspect.
Right.
Right.
I choose you cheated on me and I never suspect over you didn't cheat on me, but I think so.
Yeah. Yes. Every time.
Don't cheat on me.
Right.
Right.
But if you do, just like deal with it. You like it's your problem.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
it can be just your problem.
Yeah, go to therapy.
Exactly.
Right.
It doesn't need to be mine.
Yeah. Don't clear your conscience by making me miserable.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel so bad. I got to get this off my chest. Like,
Because I'm never gonna let that go.
No.
You're never gonna
Who
the
is?
trust is broken forever.
Yes.
And like trust is such a pivotal part of it all. It's like once the trust is broken, it's really over.
right. I'd rather never know.
I'd rather never know.
Right.
And even if you did it and realize that you despise me and want to move on to someone else, still don't tell me. Just break up with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Although I do have like this other thought recently, and I don't
Oh
know.
no! Why is the way you're looking off?
Well,
not gonna be good.
I'm wondering if it's better to be left for somebody or left for nobody, because it's like if you're left for somebody, it's like, all right, well maybe only that guy's better than me. But if you're left for nobody, it's like, are you leaving me for somebody? It's like, no, I'm leaving you for nobody.
Gosh, that's so right.
The body you're leaving me for is nobody.
Is there somebody else?
No, I just can't stand
No.
you. I'd rather die alone than be with you.
I need a gavel.
I'd rather risk finding nothing.
Oh.
I'm sure anything is better.
And I say that while acknowledging that, like, the times I have been left for somebody else was crushing.
Brutal.
But I don't know if the times I was left for nobody else weren't crushing also.
I'm just sure there's something else better out there.
And I'm willing to risk it. Yeah.
I'll be alone. It's
Well,
fine.
That's the problem I have with like polyamory too. It's like the problem isn't the hooking up with other people. It's the deciding that even with the allowance to hook up with other people, you don't want to be with me anymore.
Oh.
That's like, again, that
breakups and polyamory.
Yeah, that seems worse to me.
God.
Yeah. I'm not even good enough to be your fourth partner is brutal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna break it with you and all of your friends.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Terrible. This is all terrible.
Oh, I just got really sad.
It's all terrible. I'd like to take a break to remind everyone that if somebody breaks up with you, it's because you are not a good match for each other.
That's
And it is not
right.
speaking to who you are as a person.
It's true, but it's very hard.
Put a disclaimer at the bottom. Thank you.
In this world where everyone's a narcissist, it's difficult.
Narcissist.
Everyone's a narcissist.
Everyone.
I feel like there's very few non-narcissists anymore.
Yeah.
With the internet and social media and everything, we're all fucking psychopaths.
Just a little bit.
a little bit. So it's hard to find out you're not the greatest person in the world.
Wait, I'm not.
Exactly.
Christie's very good about like I think, is it a guy thing that where we internalize, we make it more about us than it should be after a breakup?
No.
Do women do that as well?
Yeah.
Where it's like
that's a human thing.
it's like, this wasn't your partner. That's okay. You're allowed to go your, whether you do the dumping or they do the dumping, you're allowed to go your separate. But then it becomes like this. It becomes personal for no reason at all.
That's it hurts. It
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
We hurt.
Being rejected or not being chosen or whatever, however it is that you feel. But it's always, people go down a rabbit hole of like, if I had this or if I had done this or what, and
Right.
it's like, yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked out then either. It's probably just not your match. You know what I mean? Move on.
but it's
Someone
also-
else will be.
It's also kinder to do that to somebody, right? It's like, hey, I just long term, I don't see, like, I don't want to waste your time anymore. I don't want, it's like the kinder thing to do.
Sooner the better.
But it becomes internalized as like,
Yeah.
I'm not enough. I should have done this. It's like so brutal.
I will say that the more times I've been being dumped many times over the course of my life, I've gotten way better at it.
Yeah?
Exposure
therapy?
It's like I think about my first breakup and my first breakup ruined college for me.
Yeah.
I just did not recover throughout college.
It was a professor.
But like recent breakups, even though they were devastating, I just kind of ended it and I was like, okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I guess it's over.
Yeah.
And I had one person break up with me and I took it so well that they were like, well, maybe we shouldn't break up. It really broke them. Yes. Twice I've had that happen where someone broke up with me and were really expecting me to be
fall apart,
devastated by it, and I just kind of was like, okay, took it on the chin.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, maybe we should keep going until you feel more broken.
We
by this.
talked about that like 4 or 5 episodes ago when someone breaks up with you, you're like, okay, good luck. And they're like, wait, what? Yeah.
There's no other option because
Right.
let me just tell you, like anything short of that It's number one. It's the only way to get them back.
Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Stop.
But no. I know. No.
Yes.
I'm saying anything beyond that is only pushing them further away.
Right. Absolutely.
And also, it's over. It's like, what's the point? It's like at that point, it's done. You're just making it worse for everyone.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's correct. Yeah. Good luck. See
But
later.
if you are like the psychopath that does want him back, that is the only way.
Narcissist.
That is the only way to break the brain.
It is very true.
Yeah.
True.
What's the pettiest reason you've ever dumped someone or never gone out with them again? We should preface this with you're a big film nerd.
I'm a filmmaker. I'm a
Big film guy.
Big film guy.
I once broke up with a girl who said I saw a really good movie the other day, and I asked her what the name of the movie was, and she said Blended.
And I feel like I can describe all of this better.
But I didn't know what Blended was.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. Apparently, Blended is an Adam Sandler movie with Drew Barrymore that
and
sits
Shaquille O'Neal.
at a 15% Rotten Tomatoes score. That probably drove you insane.
Well, I want to like there's a way that it could have been phrased that wouldn't have bothered me.
Which was?
And I'll even tell you that I've watched Blended and I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
But here's the thing. Like I am movies are very important to me, and like having someone that has a somewhat Venn diagram of taste with me
Sure.
is important. And if she had said like, I saw a movie today that I thought was going to be horrible, but I kind of enjoyed it.
Right.
Like I enjoyed Blended. I would have been like, oh, I enjoy Adam Sandler movies.
Right.
Ironically too.
Sure. Yeah.
But
she set it up like.
But she was like, we were talking about movies. I saw a really good movie yesterday. And this was like the second date, and the first one went really well. And the fact that this like killed it for
Ended
me is funny.
it.
And I was like, oh, what movie? And she goes, Blended. And I was like,
I'm out.
You're not the one. It was just like a defining moment. Like, I don't think I can find a long-term relationship in this.
Yeah.
Can I play a game with you?
Yeah.
This or that movie edition.
Okay.
There's two girls,
Okay.
and you have to pick the girl based on their movies.
Okay.
Okay. You're on a first date with both of them. One says her favorite movie is Twilight.
Okay.
The other one says her favorite movie is 50 Shades of Grey.
I'd probably go with the 50 Shades of Grey girl.
Because she's the little...
Okay.
All right, girl number one. My favorite movie is Cats.
Okay.
Cats the movie.
Cats the movie.
Unironically.
Loves it. Loves it. Second girl, Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, she's a Scientologist.
She got money, yeah.
Battlefield Earth is a Scientology movie.
I know.
But together, Scientology will take over the entertainment industry.
It's a long-term plan.
That's a great answer.
Sometimes when I'm walking down the street and Scientologists come up to me, I'm like, no, Jew, I already have my end. I don't need Tom Cruise. I got
Right.
Spielberg.
Right. Girl number one, Speed 2, Cruise Control. Girl number two, Batman and Robin.
Ooh, the funny thing is I really do like both of these movies.
Oh, really?
Speed 2
but
is
but
wild.
Batman and Robin.
Speed 2, Cruise Control.
Cruise Control, yeah. But I think I like Batman and Robin better.
Okay. All right.
I think it's fun.
Last one. Girl number one, The Human Centipede.
Ooh.
Girl number two, The Emoji Movie.
Human Centipede.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I'm a horror guy.
There's a whole backstory with that
Yeah.
girl, though.
Yeah, but the Emoji Movie is
No?
yeah.
Someone
but
says my favorite movie is The Human Centipede.
yeah. That girl's bad stuff has happened to that girl, but the girl whose favorite movie is the Emoji Movie, really bad stuff's happened to her.
Or nothing bad has ever
Or nothing
happened
bad
to
has
her.
ever.
That's what I was gonna
And
say.
that's kind of worse.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kind of worse.
That's fair. She's got a giant lollipop for no reason.
Okay, we're gonna get here.
Reminds me of a thing I think about Disney adults.
Disney adults.
because I used to work at this production company that would recruit from Azusa Pacific,
Yeah.
which is like a very Christian college, and everyone was a Disney adult, and I was like, oh, I get it, because I loved Disney until I learned about sex. Like to me, Disney was my favorite thing in the world until I learned about sex. But if you never learn about sex, Disney just continues to be your favorite thing, the most fun you can think about having.
Disney adults.
That's Disney adults to me.
Disney real popular with the virgins.
They just don't know sex is even better than Disney. They never learn that.
Oh my god.
All right. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done to impress someone? I roast battled a girl that I had a crush on and was surprised she didn't like me after that.
now to be fair, she challenged me to the roast battle.
It doesn't matter.
What was she wearing?
It's her fault.
No.
That is so funny.
Hilarious.
Publicly humiliate her, man. You want to grab a coffee sometime?
I destroyed her, and she runs away from me like when I see her now.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
I roast battled a girl I was dating, and she kicked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the worst part wasn't that; it was the car ride home when she told me all the jokes she didn't use. So I was like, I don't need to hear the B sides.
Who is that? Okay.
Were you hurt or did you think it was hot?
I almost feel like
yeah.
I almost feel like that one's allowed to be said because they won. It wasn't.
I was just in the car ride home, like, oh, okay. I don't need to hear the deep cuts.
Never roast
Amazing.
battle someone you're dating.
Never roast battle anybody. Anybody that you remotely want to stay friends with.
I know
Yeah.
it makes it tough. I am still friends with everyone I've roast battled, but that person.
Yeah.
But I don't do it.
I'm friendly with one person I roast battled. I haven't talked to the other two.
Excellent.
Josh, plug your special for us one more time.
The Jew Rogaine Experience. You
Wait,
can
what?
That's the name of the special. The Jew
Rogaine?
Rogaine Experience.
Okay.
You can get it currently on disruptorcomedy.com for $7, or you can wait till November 11th and get it for free on YouTube. But hey, it's just $7. You can watch it right now. It's really funny. All the relationships I talked about in this are things I talk about in the special.
Amazing. And you said you didn't have any questions for Kristie today, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. We can talk about that off air.
I'm in a relationship, and she's probably going to watch this. So any question I ask is probably going to cause a new problem that I'll then have to come back on the podcast to ask you about.
That's the only exception we have on this show.
Yeah.
I was like, do you have any relationship questions for Kristie? I don't want to get dumped, so I'm not going to ask anything.
Yep. Clear.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. This was an amazing, fantastic episode. That was so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was super fun.
Producer Isaac Abrams. Hey!
That's what clapper sounds like.
You wanted to meow meow.
I did,
You
but I
wanted to
promised her
meow
I
meow.
wouldn't do it this week.
You didn't promise me. I said it was okay.
Well, I'll do it when she goes to the bathroom.
Okay, all right. Kristie Marie Lacey, my co-host. I'm your host, Justin Foster. Thank you for listening to Foster the Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.